Great day, beautiful people. Welcome back. Welcome back to our live. We are now in day 25. Give yourself a round of applause. We have made it thus far. I'm super excited that you are here. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and invite about 15 of your friends because you know you have some people in your circle, within your family, in your relatives that you know are their desire is to be able to elevate, remove the stuckness, remove coming into the loop over and over and over again. Can you all believe it? I'm just still wrapping my mind. We've made it. Give ourselves again, like I said, it's been a moment in time where we're starting at day one, and you're probably coming in and saying, well, Ruth, how do I catch up? How do I get back to day one through day 24? I'm glad you asked. You'll see the profile image, click on the photo, go ahead and click on the link in the bio, and that will definitely put you in a position to binge and grab your notepad and pen because you're going to be focused because the remaining part of the year is going to have an intention behind it. Put intention in the comments. So let's go ahead and bombard the masterclass that we're in with so much love. Let me know that you're in here by spreading the warmth of sharing this live, this masterclass. I'm ready to get started soon, and I won't be in front of you very long as well because I want to share these three keys. And these keys is what's going to help you open and get access to your career and to your business, and most importantly, to your relationship. And if you're coming in and for the first time and you're wondering who I am, hi, I am Ruth McCracken, founder of Promote Yourself. I help ambitious to executive professionals and entrepreneurs attract 6 to 7 figures by including godly principles. And this is why the 30-day identity shift came into fruition. It came into existence because of wonderful people like you wanting to be able to pivot, but you're finding yourself on a repeated cycle. You're finding, what am I doing that's keeping me stuck? What can I do to elevate? What ways can I help myself position in becoming who I am? Do you know who you are in this season? Do you know what is it going to take? Who is it you're needing to become in order to catalyst to the next level? And I'm gotta be honest with you, you cannot do this alone. You're coming in this community, you're coming into this masterclass is going to help you walk away with the proper tools so you can reposition yourself, realign yourself, that is. So come on in. Let's go ahead and tap till we get to 1,000 hearts, because that lets me know that you're here and you're live and well and you're engaged with me, Keisha and Lucinda, because let's go ahead and just share this live with someone who's been waiting for a breakthrough, who's been waiting to really define their identity. Because here's the truth: whenever you're finding yourself seeking jobs and you're looking in the job boards and you're presenting your LinkedIn profile, you're reaching out to recruiters and you're wondering why you're not getting responses, you keep getting rejection after rejection after applying to maybe perhaps 50 applications this week, and you're saying, Ruth, what is it that I'm doing wrong? It's not the process that you're doing wrong. It's, have you ever considered, maybe it's my identity? The career is not the issue. I repeat that again. The career is not the issue. Your business is not the issue. It's your identity that's tied to that business. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and start getting, like I said, I'm not going to be in here with you long. I definitely want you to know today is day 25 of our 30-day identity shift challenge. We're on our last week, the last week of our challenge. I don't know about you, but this is a time to go ahead and celebrate. Let's go ahead and celebrate. Let's go ahead and elevate, Avia. So how many of you have ever said, I'm almost ready? How many of you have said that before? I'm almost ready, Ruth. I'm almost ready for the promotion. I'm almost ready to launch that business. I'm almost ready to get into that senior director role. You put in your mindset that I'm almost there. I'm ready. I'm not there yet, but I'm almost ready. Type me in the comment. Or maybe you say, I just need a little bit more experience. Seth, is that you? I just need a little bit of more experience, or perhaps I'll do it next month. I'll apply for the role next month. I'll wait until I have that one more meeting with my manager so I can get that boost of confidence. Let me know if that's you. Let me know. Put me in the comment. Type me so I can know if that's you. Now, here's what I would love to ask you again. I want to ask you another question. Is that all right? Welcome in the room, Maya. You are in the 30-day identity shift challenge, and we're on day 24. Grab your pen and notepad because the questions that I'm asking you is to help awaken and just reposition how you've been thinking. Because many of us don't take the time to fully ask ourselves the right questions. So, in this 30-day identity shift challenge, I'm here to help you elevate your career, your business, and really get you to form a relationship with you and your partner so you can get everything back in centered. You understand? So, what if you've mistaken preparation for procrastination? Type me in the comments. Just what if? What if you're not actually preparing anymore? You're hiding. You're hiding, and maybe you're not aware that you're hiding consciously, but you're doing it in a subconscious way. We're going to break that down. We're going to talk about it because ready isn't feeling. Can I say that again? Can I tell you a secret? Before I break down these three keys, being ready isn't a feeling. Oh, I have to feel that my promotion is right. I have to feel when I get into that job interview, I have to feel ready. No, ready is preparation. Ready is a decision. You understand? Confidence doesn't arrive before action. Most cases, just like Peter, who came off the boat, he didn't arrive to hearing the Christ, the Father's voice, and taking the leap of faith and walking towards him. It wasn't confidence that made him go through that. You understand? Confidence grows because of action. He took the step forward. He took the step forward, and the moment he started getting distracted, what happened? He started to fall into the water. Many of us are getting distracted because we're feeling that we needing to have a feeling to be ready to promote ourselves or to get ready to get that next certification, Benny, or to be prepared enough to where you feel confident or feel comfortable. Certain times we have to do things by operating in a decision that I'm deciding to get that promotion. I am deciding that it is the time that is right and I'm just going to do it. Whether I feel like it, I'm just going to do it. Are you with me? So let's go ahead because, like I said, I'm not going to be in front of you long. Go ahead and grab your pen. I'm looking for mine as well. Grab your notepads because we're going to go ahead and take it deeper. Put deeper in the comments. Because I don't know about you, but it comes at a time in the season where you're wondering why money is looking funny, why the change is looking strange, why am I, what is it that I need to do, Ruth? What is it that I need to attract a large sum of money? You're in the right room because your identity is tied to your results. Your identity can shift the atmosphere. Faith, that's number one. That's going to be key number one. Write this down. I want you to write it down. Faith moves before feelings. And I'm going to break it down with you. I'm going to align it with principles that's going to help you, Chef Pat, because these three keys is your foundation. It's your foundation to getting you to your next level. It's your foundation to basically look at it as your catalyst. So once one of the biggest lies we believe is I'll move when I feel confident. But throughout scripture, it's throughout the whole scriptures, throughout the 66 books, God rarely called people after they felt ready. The Father did not call you when he thought you were in your degree moment, when he thought that you were in your getting your cybersecurity or perhaps getting your real estate license. He didn't call you to be completing an actual milestone. You understand? That's how society and the system positions you, right? But he called them not every, but many of the characters in the Bible, he called them. Why they still had questions like, hold up, they started negotiating. How many of you all, let me know, type me in the comments that you start negotiating with the Father. You start negotiating with your higher self. Like, wait, can we do this maybe the last quarter of the year, maybe the beginning of the year where you've written down all your yearly resolutions, yes? You start questioning, you start going back and forth. You're having this back and forth conversation. Think about Moses. What did he do? He went back and forth. He's like, the people are not going to listen to me. I have a speech impairment. How are they going to listen to me? How are they going to find me to be of any value, of any influence? Is that you today? Go ahead and fire up the heart so I can know this masterclass is raising your vibration. It's positioning you. I would love to hear you by following and comment if this is resonating with you. Let's go ahead and continue to like and follow. But Moses had a hard time accepting his purpose, accepting his calling. Many of us are not finding ourselves in a position where we want to accept our calling and our purpose. Is that you today, LaShawn? Think about Esther. Esther was put in a very tight role. She was put in a very tight role. She was put in a role overnight, by the way. She had to what? Release her people from bondage and had to appease the king in order for him to commission to not put a mark on her what? Her village, her peoples. So she had to stand up as a leader. You with me? Alonji had to step out as a leader to do whatever it would have to take, even when she was afraid. Is that you this day? Is that you today? What about Joshua? Joshua took the mantle away from Moses and Aaron. They did what they could from those stiff-necked Israelites that were he was leading them. He did the best what he could with his hand until he had to pass the mantle to Joshua, who essentially completed in letting those people go to the milk. And I don't even think they ever even arrived to the milk and honey, but he brought them away from the bondage of the 40 years being in the wilderness. They weren't fearless. Let's just so those people, those characters that I just described to you were not fearless. So what if you decided today that I declare with you, I declare and decree, I am going to apply to 5 strategic roles that align with whether I'm qualified or not, but whether if I feel resonated with it or not. But I know based on my experience that I've been doing the same work as my manager. I've been doing the same work as my team leads, right? Is that you? What if you now take in the position to go ahead and take the throne and ask the Father to go ahead and command the laptop to every time you hit the enter button and you upload that resume, you are now positioning yourself to be recognized because you are underneath the light that's been carrying you up until this point. You with me? Let's go. Let me give you some backup. Can I give you some support? Can I give, because many of you all are carrying these 50-pound luggages to each chapter of your life, whether it be in your career, your business, Wilton, or whether it be in your actual relationships. We no longer want to see that in this season. This is not the season where you're going to continue to carry those 50-pound luggages. You're going to relinquish it. You're going to remove that and carry what? A light weekender. As long as you have the proper materials. Can I get someone to tell me what is it that I need to do? Well, let's walk with me to Joshua. Head there with me now to Joshua. Let's go to Joshua 1, verse 9. Joshua 1, verse 9. I'm going to be reading out of the KJV. Is this good? Let me know that this is resonating with you. Let me know that you're finding this to hit you in areas that you need it to be activated. Because sometimes we just need someone to give us that push. We need that push. I needed that push this morning, Ruth. I needed that push. And it begins to say, have not I command thee, be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee whatsoever thou goest. This is Joshua. This is a powerful message from God. What was he delivering here? Notice God didn't say, feel courageous. He didn't say that. He didn't say, feel bold. Feel as though you are fused with so much might, Janika. He said, be courageous. Not feel courageous. There's a difference. You see the difference? He didn't say, feel. He said, be courageous. Many of us are deciding to do things by feeling versus by doing. And I'm here to challenge you today. You're going to step out on faith and you're just going to do. I'm going to step out on faith and I'm simply going to do. Say, I'm doing this season. Can I share with you something? There were moments during my senior upper management interviews when I didn't feel, Emily, I didn't feel completely ready, Hector. I questioned myself. I questioned myself because maybe I felt that I didn't have enough experience, or perhaps my communication style wasn't as tightened as it is right now. I didn't think I needed to go back and I think I needed to go back, excuse me, to refine the way I communicate. I felt like I didn't have the proper adequacy in order to position myself, and I needed to challenge myself more. And I didn't think I was feeling the urge to challenge myself, Billy. So then I realized something. If I waited until I felt completely ready, watch this, I'd never walk through the door. I will never be able to get that senior HR leader role or people systems and total rewards if I just don't do it. If I just didn't start. So I started praying differently. How many of you all know that prayer works? I know what many of you all have actual stories and miracles because of prayer. Prayer does work. Why does it work? Because of your command center. What is in your command center? The words that are coming out of your mouth, according to Proverbs 18:21. The power of the tongue carries life and death, and those shall eat the fruit thereof. The question you want to ask yourself is, a Army vet, is which lineup you're going to be in. Are you going to choose death, or are you going to choose life? So I started praying differently. God, make me confident. Lord, help me be faithful. Let me be able to apply and know that if it's in your will, that job is for me. Whatever is in part of my journey is alignment in your will for me. That changed everything. The moment you decide to be coexisting and allowing your advisor, your spiritual advisor, which is the Holy Spirit, to be in alignment with you, things start to shift. You then look at yourself differently. You then start asking yourself questions. Can I ask you what questions you need to ask yourself? Yes, you can ask. What opportunity have you delayed because you weren't waiting to feel ready? Write them down in the comments. Let's have a heart to heart. Write them down in the comments. Let's have a heart to heart. Let's eradicate this. Let's go ahead. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Put in the comments, what if confidence is waiting on your first step? What step would that be? Is it the step to what? Prepare for that interview? Is it the step to maybe think, well, Ruth, I maybe not ready? Rosie, is that you? Are you feeling like maybe you're not ready? Let me know in the comments. What steps is keeping you moving forward? Is it the steps to promotion? Is it the steps to applying? Is it the steps of even having that conversation and preparing? The steps to just prepare, because that's a major step. But many of us are falling short to even taking that first step. Is that you? Is that you? Type me in the comment. I want you to really interrupt and aggravate whatever's holding you back, whatever's holding you hostage, because I'm here to declare and decree with you. You're no longer going to keep yourself holding yourself hostage. Why? Because of the God in you, the divine light in you has been nudging you. Can I tell you another story? I've been nudged back in 2023. I've been nudged quite a few times since then, but 2023 is one I remember very vividly, because I ushered in. I said, Father, everything was going well. My success in my business. I was definitely at the heightened part of my career path when it comes to my business as a leadership coach. I was a professional development leader in my current field. So I traveled. I took my kids to travel with me. That was something I very care for and passionate about. But I had a one-on-one moment with the Father. Me and the Father have a dialogue that is like a natural father. You understand? We have conversations. So I said, Father, you know what? I think I'm in a pivot of my career in my business right now as a leader, as a coach, as a strategist. I don't think I hear you enough. And I don't want, and then let me rephrase that. Not so much so I don't think I hear you enough. I don't think I hear you clearly. I feel as though you're talking to me in a whispering sound voice. Put whispering sound voice in the comment. Whispering voice. I said, I don't no longer want to feel as though you're talking to me in a sound whispering voice. I need you to come through, and I need you to come through as a what? Trumpet. That's what I said. I said, I want to hear you as a trumpet. And the Father told me this, write this down, because maybe that's part of your assignment. Maybe my story is alignment to what your rude awakening would be. He said, Ruth, the reason why you're not able to hear from me or hear me clearly and hear me loudly, I need you to have a sober mind. I said, what? What do you mean, sober mind? And this is in my secret place. I need you to have a sober mind, the spiritual mindset, because I've been talking to you, I've been revealing to you signs and wonders, but in order for you to see it, you have to be in a sobriety mindset. So the end of February, I think it was a leap year, February 2023. End of February, I made a decision, not a feeling. I decided. I decided to relinquish and no longer be in, even though I wasn't considered myself an alcoholic, I just removed all kind of anything that had any alcohol in it at that moment. I decided to just relinquish. And I did that for 3 years straight. 3 years straight, underneath the sound of the Father. And let me tell you something. That raised a vibration in me. I was in dream world. I started getting dreams. Although we dream every night according to science, our body go into dream state, but we don't have to necessarily remember it. I was remembering my dreams because the Father was working something in me. The Father was working something in me. And I got to tell you this, it was not an easy ride. It was not a joyful ride, but it revealed to me the things that I know I needed to be worked on. Many of us are being afraid to really refine and become the identity that we're looking to align in our career, become the true identity, not a performance, not the performer representative of you, but the true authentic version of you. Are you with me? Are you catching this? Not the performing version of you, but the one who's been through the fire. He said, not by might, not by power, but by your spirit. The Spirit of the Father led me through the river. He led me through the trials and tribulation because I ushered him in. I opened up my mouth. Many of us are stuck in not opening up our mouth. The word said it in Psalms. Uncle King David said it best. He said, open up. He said, therefore, open up my mouth wide open so I may fill it up, Keith. Why does the Father he wants to fill your mouth up? He's asking you because once he fills you up with the right words, you then now can command your atmosphere. But you got to get in the word. You got to let the word fill you up. So key number 2, write this down. Menace, write this key down because that's what's going to help you pivot to where you're looking to move in this midst of your season, in the middle of your trials. Action builds confidence. It's simple. Write it down, Mary. Action builds confidence. Here's what it is. Your brain learns through experiences. We have to expose our brain and our opportunities through experiences. You have to apply it, you don't have to apply it to 50 to 70 applications. Put me in a comment if that was you, that you've been applying to 50 applications and jobs, and when you necessarily just had to stay right under 10. But you have to be very strategic with it. But Ruth, I don't know what roles to apply for. If you're looking to pivot from being a manager to a senior director, look at your arsenal of tools. What is it that you can solve? What solutions can you actually present in the table? What company or what department do I align my qualifications with? Every time you take a courageous step, even if it's uncomfortable, your brain, David, that is, learns I survive. Your brain is primed to protect you. It's primed to keep you safe. That's the design of your brain, Tina. So the question you want to ask yourself is, what am I needing to do to remove myself to now elevate to the next level? You got to refine your brain. You got to unprogram it. You got to unlearn, because whatever you were learning, whatever you were modeling as a child all the way to your adulthood is what's caused you to be who you are today. So you got to look at yourself from yesterday and say, thank you. You brought me this far. I appreciate you. I thank you for the for getting me to this current manager role or senior manager role. You with me? But now I need to look towards the hill of which cometh my help. I need to now bring the future version of me into the present. Well, how do I do that, Ruth? The next steps can become easier, and it is easier. Confidence isn't magic. It's repetition. It's repetition. You ushering that version of you in the now. You have to become her now. What's her wardrobe look like? How does she communicate? Who is her circle? Who does she surround herself with, Erica? What is in the midst? Where does she see herself hanging out at? What social clubs is she part of? Come on, somebody. The billionaires, you're not going to find them in the clubs. Where do they hang out at? The country clubs? Do they have private clubs, that social clubs that they have memberships to? Go ahead, even if you feel like, well, I don't have the proper fundings to be part of these private clubs. Then that's just something that you have to write down. You writing in your journal, your vision to be her already in the now. Are you with me? Is this making sense? Is this good? Let me know this is good. Let me know this is good. I'm gonna tell you this and tell you this because I gotta run and I gotta go. You have to reform how you think and how you feel, because how you feel and how you think is what's keeping you where you at right now. If you're wanting to get to the next higher end in your career, in your position, walk with me then to James 2 verse 17. This is a powerful verse. It is very powerful, so much so if you make it your mantra for the rest of the year, watch how God moves in remarkable favor. Watch how he moves. And people say, how? What did you do, Ruth? What is it that I need to do to get what you just did? So I can be able to promote myself, get the house of my need, make money, make those large sums of money come my way. Wealth come my way. What is it that I need to do? Go walk me to James 2. James 2, verse 17. Is this good? Let me know by sharing the hearts. Let me know that this is good. This is good, Ruth. This is definitely leveling me up September. It says, even so, if it had not works, even so, faith, if it had not works, is dead being alone. Wow. Faith, if it had not worked, is dead being alone. What does that mean? Welcome in the house, Natural Hope. What does that mean? Faith moves. Faith doesn't, when you laying down and you crying in your head, that's not what it do. That's not what faith defines. Faith moves when your 2 feet are out of the bed and on solid ground, and then you're moving your mouth up into sounding boards of heaven. And then heaven makes a call down to you and say, oh, it looks like you're ready. What is it that you're commissioning us to do? Faith applies. Faith responds based on your action. Are you with me? Put faith moves in the comment. You got to move with the faith. You got to move with the frequency. Your frequency has to be in a certain rhythm. Are you with me? I coached an HR chief of staff. She wanted to, she was doing a dual role. She was doing legal. She had a background in legal and she had also a background in HR, but she no longer wanted to do the dual role because she wasn't getting paid for it. So she needed to find a way to move from doing what she was doing, really great at it, Kalisha, but she no longer found herself worthy being part of that role. So she kept saying, I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I'm ready. I think maybe I need to catch up and really hone in on what's in place in the HR world. I'm like, she didn't give herself enough credit. Is that you, Marie? Is that you? Do you feel the same way? So I asked her a question. Would you like to know what I asked her? I asked her a question. I said, have you ever led maybe a steering committee or a difficult project? She said, yes, of course. I multiple times I have, Ruth. I said, have you influenced executives or any of the board members? Absolutely. Absolutely, Ruth. And I said, well, have you maybe ran different training or different events that had a room of executives and upper management? Yes. Where are you getting at? So then I asked, so what exactly are you waiting for? That was my question. Like, what are you waiting for? Go ahead. She smiled. She smiled. She's like, sometimes we just need someone to be a sounding board. We need someone to really awaken what's already in us. Many of us already have the key to access to the doors. I just gave you 2 keys. Let me know if you remember those keys by typing it in into the comments. She smiled and she applied, interviewed. She didn't become qualified overnight. Let me preface that. She finally believed what had been true for years. Is that you today? Are you finally coming to revelation of what has been already true? How are you shifting? What is it I need to do to shift my identities in order for my professional growth? What is it I need to do? You need to be able to open up your mouth, like I said, because the mouth is your command center. Your sentences are tied to your salary. You have to know your worth. You are your Arthur to what's coming next. You have to design it. What is your 90-day plan? What is your 1 year plan? How do you see yourself? You have to create a strategy roadmap. And if you need help with that, put roadmap in the comments or DM me directly. Put roadmap so I can know that you're needing help with really defining what that roadmap looks like. You understand? Are you with me? Let's go. So let me ask you a question. Do you need another course? Dominic, do you need another course or another courageous decision? I think it's the latter. You probably have so many downloads of informations and guides and workbooks, and maybe have books from all over the world, and you're just consuming. But what evidence already exists that you're more prepared for than you think? What evidence? Write this down. Number 3, key 3, and I'm wrapping up and I got to go. Key 3, your future self needs today's courage. I'm going to repeat that again. Your future self needs today's courage. That's what it needs. It needs you to position yourself, right? To know what courage is going to help me pivot to the next higher end position. Can I coach you for a minute? Can I show you something? Is that all right? Can I show you something? Let's talk about it. Because many of you all are not opening up your mouth and giving yourself grace to really evaluate your current circumstances. Imagine yourself 1 year from today. Okay? You received the promotion that you've been waiting for. You've applied. You've gone through the interview rounds. You've gone through the short list. You've launched a business, right? You've got the right clients who are willing to invest in themselves. I got the right clients, Ruth. I'm in the right position right now. I have my job offer. I have my dream job. I have what it takes to move the needle forward. You've written the book. I've written the book, Ruth. I've written the book and the actual challenge that comes along with it. I am so proud of me, right? You did all of that, right? Now imagine the future version of yourself, right? Speaking to you today. She's coming into you from the future, from that timeline that she's in to this time, the present timeline, right? What do you think she would say to you? What do you think she would say? Would she tell you to wait? You're moving too fast? Or think about this. Would she thank you for taking the first step? Is that you today? Who is willing to take the first step? Your steps already mapped out. He says, I am a light underneath your path. So your steps are going to be clear. You just simply have to say, Father, direct my path. Give us this day our daily bread. What daily bread am I needing to receive today? Who do I need to position myself to be so I can connect to the right opportunity, the right positioning to that right role in HR or in finance or in actual benefits or in my sales or in the healthcare, or perhaps you're in a pharmaceutical background or whatever it is. Remember this, 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. For God had not given you the spirit of what? Fear. He's giving you a sound mind, power, and love. So fear isn't in your identity. It's not even because that's not part of God's DNA. So if it's in your DNA, you have to identify it and address it and remove it, root it out. Where is it stemming from? What's creating the resentment? What's creating the abandonment? Fear isn't your identity. Can I tell you what's your identity? What's part of your identity? Power. Yes. Get your power back. Your power is what's going to make mountains move. Your power is what's going to position your way of communicating. So when you get into these atmospheres, you know when to speak and when not to. Shell, are you with me? You're going to talk in power. You're going to walk in love. And you're going to be moving with a sound mind, not a mind that's overthinking, overanalyzing, Lamaya, telling you that you're going to go ahead and reject that job offer because you think that you're underqualified. And they look at you as like, what? That's what I did years ago. And I'm here to challenge you. You're going to step into that room. I'm going to step in as the highest and better version of me because what God has for me, not so much that it's for me, but I'm going to walk in and make a decision and take what's rightfully mine. That job opportunity is mine. I'm going to rightfully take what's mine when I go into those inbox and respond back to those recruiters with confidence, with a clear main identity, which is my identity of the divine. Me and the divine are working toe to toe and shoulder to shoulder. He's before me, he's beside me, and he is in me. And guess what, Muhammad? He is in you as well. You too, Crystal. So, what if your future is waiting on today's obedience? Just what if, Mo? Can I be honest with you? What conversations have you been avoiding? The recruiter's been calling you, the corporate, the hiring team been calling you, your manager has been pulling you to the side and prepping you and telling you you're right for this particular role. And for whatever reason, you're holding back. You're thinking I'm not enough, Ruth. What application haven't you submitted? Is that you today? Put me in the comments. Put me in the comments. What application have you not put yourself in the right room to do? Tell me. Put me in the comments. What applications have you not applied for? We're not here to pat a cake. I know I'm not here to pat a cake with you. I'm here to position you for greater. Say, for greater. I'm here to position you so you can wake up what's already in you. There's been chambers in you that are just dormant. I'm here to rattle the cage, remove the lock so you can walk into your season, walk into your higher version of you. No longer are you going to find yourself stagnant. Say, Ruth, I've tried everything. I created journals. I created spreadsheets. I created vision boards. I tried all of that. But have you checked your posture? Have you checked how you center yourself every day? Do you believe or do you have limited beliefs? What business ideas keeps returning to your heart that you've been ignoring? I want you to type one word and I want you to type it in. Type start. You're going to do that today. You're going to start. Type apply. Lead. Yes. Type it in because you're going to touch and agree with me. We're touching and agreeing. You're going to write. Speak. Why am I doing this assignment? What is the purpose of behind me typing this in? It's simple. It's simple neuroscience. Simple neuroscience because your brain is designed, my friend, to protect you from uncertainty. You're wanting to go into the field of unknown? No. Our brain rather keeps us in uncomfortable and making us feel unease because it's there to keep you safe. It's there to protect you. But I need you to step out like Peter did. Step out of the boat. Step out of the boat even when you can't see where you're going because you need to look down and look at the lamp that's underneath your path. That lamp light is bright. It's a lightweight for me. It's a lightweight for me to walk into my season, to walk into my journey and grab the mantle that God has already designed for me. It's lightweight for me, Lena. So if it's lightweight for me, it's lightweight for you, Morris. It doesn't always mean you're on the wrong path. because you're feeling uncomfortable when new opportunities are presenting themselves. Because it can feel uncomfortable. I get it. I get it. It can be uncomfortable. It can feel unease. Every courageous action teaches your brain this is safe now. So when you come out, you just got to open up your mouth. Do it. Listen, I promise you this because I'm speaking from experience. When you do it afraid, you're like, this wasn't so bad after all. Applying for the role, doing the interviews, answering the questions because I prepared for it was the biggest challenge. No, it was not a biggest challenge. It wasn't so bad after all. What was bad is you not taking the first step. You're not applying. That's the bad part. Are you catching this? That's one reason confidence grows through repeated action by you taking that first step. That you taking that first step of doing your meal plans. You taking that first step and maintaining that exercise weekly plan. You get this? Are you catching this, Patrick? You don't become ready. I'm going to be frank with you. You don't become ready. You move. You just move. You don't have to be ready to move. You got two legs, move. You got fingers, move. You got a voice, open it up and let it echo through the atmosphere. It's moving in action for you. Your mouth is moving for you when you open it up, that is, and you open it up wide open so he can fill it up. So you can fill it up. Who's ready to have their mouth filled up? You got to be able to move. Faith without works is what? Is dead. So you got to move. You want to speak to the mountain of debt. You want to speak to the mountain of lack. Speak to the mountain of whatever it is. Large lump sum of money follows me daily. Large sums of money follows me. Promotion follows me. Increase follows me. Open up your mouth and make that be your mantra because God often reveals the next step after obedience, not before it. It's after. So you got to make the first step and then he follows. Your identity will shift. Could I get some love? Let me see that you're giving me love, Patrick. Thank you for coming in the room. I believe that you can exercise by opening up your mouth too, your command center, right? Because your command center is what's connected to your money bag, is what's connected to your wealth, is what's connected to your abundance. But in order to know this to be true, you got to open up your mouth. You got to open up your mouth. Open up your mouth, nephew. Say, I'm opening up my mouth. Raise the board, raise your mind. Let your brain know that I'm about to take a leap. I'm about to jump. Say, I'm in my jumping season. I'm in my jumping era. You understand? The opportunity, I want you to write this down. Type it in the comments, write it in your notebook. The opportunity I've been postponing is, type in Cecilia, what is the opportunity you've been postponing? Is it writing the book? Is it maybe launching a business? Is it maybe creating that coaching program or that digital shopping on e-commerce? Write it down. The opportunity I've been postponing is maybe doing a breakup, maybe opening up your mouth. You keep postponing opening up your mouth and having that one-on-one conversation with your manager. Write it down. What is that one opportunity that you keep avoiding? Another one, the fear I'm releasing today is, what is the fear that you're looking to release? You have to address it and identify it. In order for it to be released, Squishy, you have to address it and call it by its name. The fear I'm releasing right now today is thinking that I'm broke or I'm not enough or I'm not pretty or I don't have the proper skills or qualifications to get into that role, into my next higher end position. Type it in. Type it in the comments. Let me know. Type it in. Type it in the comments. Is this good? Say, this is good, Ruth. Because I'm here to challenge you. No more are you going to be stuck in Lola Bar. No more are you going to be at that Greyhound station with those 50-pound bags holding you hostage. You understand? No more are you going to be held on keeping yourself in a Lola Bar mindset, Samuel. You understand? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the assignment for today because I'm going to give you your homework assignment. and you're going to put 24-hour, because we're going to do this. You're going to be doing this for the next 24 hours. You're going to apply it. And you're going to do it in the next 24 hours, because this is what's going to position you to get higher. You're going to get those large sums of thoughts and ideas and witty ideas. You're going to prepare yourself for the interview. You're going to prepare yourself for that launch of your business. Most importantly, you're going to attract the money back that you've been knowing that you have in you. Your mouth carries your currency. So within the next 24 hours, the first thing you're going to do, you're going to do it with courage. You're going to submit that application. You're going to do about 5 of them, at least 5 within the next 24 hours. 5, and do it strategically. Do it with intention. Say intentions in a comment. Say, I'm going to do it with intention. I'm going to do it with intention. Send the email. Send the email. What email? Send the email to the recruiter. Send the email or the inbox in LinkedIn profile on the LinkedIn page to the actual job board. Find out who the recruiter is. Do the work. Schedule the meeting. Record the video as though you're already in the interview. Practice. Prepare for it. When the last time you prepared for an interview? When the last time you updated your resume? You don't have to update a resume when an opportunity comes. Do it now. So the opportunity then starts to become available because you did that move. You took action. You took action. You took that extra leap of faith, Rose. Touch and agree with me and let me know that you are in the right room. That you're resonating with what I'm sharing with you, because your identity will not shift if you don't move. Faith needs you to move. Not, well, but Ruth, I don't think I'm enough. I don't think I have the proper skills or the skill sets or the proper way of showing up. I don't have the wardrobe. Can I share something with you? You can make an outfit look like it's $5,000 if you just know where to go and how to be able to present yourself. You can go to Marshalls, you can go to Burlington Factory, you can go to Ross, you can go to TJ Maxx and still walk out like as if you were walking out of Lehman's Marcus. You get what I'm saying? Launch the idea. Ask for the promotion. Inbox the recruiter. But are you going to inbox the recruiter with desperation? Are you going to inbox the recruiter with intention? How can I serve? Are you going to go into with the mindset of knowing that I'm going to serve? I come to serve. You understand? Is this good? Let me know about sharing the love and sharing the hearts. Because I'm here to reposition you, to helping you, guide you into order to taking that next step. So don't wait till next week to make the phone call. Don't wait to ask for the promotion. The promotion is waiting for you to take the leap of faith. I want you to repeat this declaration, because sometimes we got to just talk to ourselves in the mirror. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Say it out loud to yourself. Say, repeat after me, and repeat it slowly and repeat it out loud, because that's what's going to, as we wrap up and close, say this out loud and say it out loud and say it with conviction. Say it with affirmity. Say, I stop waiting to feel ready. I choose courage. I choose obedience. I trust God's direction. I move by faith. Great day, great day. I move by faith. I prepare with excellence. I am ready for the opportunities God places before me. And you repeat that. Get the replay. Ariana, thank you for coming in this space. This masterclass was designed to shift your identity, to awaken what's been dormant in you, Barry. You no longer want to be finding yourself dormant and stuck in Lola Bar. You were made for greater. You were made for bigger. Promotion has your name on it. Job opportunities have my name on it. The next higher end position, 350,000, 250,000. Declare and decree it. I declare and decree it. I have a job offer. That's how you talk. That's how you move rooms. That's how you shift mountains. You speak to the mountain of debt. You speak to the mountain of lack. You speak to the mountain of not enough. Are you catching this, Kamal? You have to open up your mouth and make it move on your summon. I summon. You have a petition, take it to the courts of heavenly places. I want you to remember that and anchor in that today. Go back and hit the replay. Listen to some really affirmative, positive words. Don't go listen to any form of music that's not serving you. You understand? Beautiful people, we have now officially wrapped up our day 25 of our 30-day identity shift challenge. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a round of applause. You've made it, Kimberly. And you're probably wondering, well, how do I catch up, Ruth? What is it that I need to do to catch up? Click on the photo profile. Yes. Click on the profile. And you're going to make your way to the link in the bio. That is, when you get to the link in the bio, and you're going to be aligning by, go ahead and check the uploads. They're on a YouTube, they're on a playlist, a remarkable playlist. It's going to be called the 30-Day Identity Shift Challenge. Like and follow. If this is resonating with you, if this is resonating with you, like and follow. Because I want you to remember this. Your future is waiting for a more confident version of you to step into the now. You want to attract the right promotion, you want to attract the right organization, you got to step out. Do those 5 applications strategically. Speak over the applications before you hit the send button, before you upload your resume. Say, I'm already applying, but I already have the job offer. Thank him. The gratitude behind those each applications. Thank the divine in you of accepting the offer. It was unrefusable. It was non-negotiable. It was right because you opened up your mouth and you took action. You took action in this season, friend. So remember this, and remember this to be true. You are forever guided by light. And with Ruth, yes, your bestie, your coach, your confidant. I'm here to elevate your confidence, to help you get that identity right back in position, bringing in the higher version of you into the now. That promotion has my name on it. That title has my name on it. That 350K plus the bonuses, plus the flexibility of your schedule, working 100% remote, has my name on it. I declare and decree that with you. Declare and decree that.
Due to the whole TikTok live thing.
Declare and decree that. Until next time, friends.
Yeah, it's easy. You just got to go live and connect with people, and then your chat will start building.
Oh, okay. I don't know about it.
Yeah.